Boom! At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy.
Now, what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil, doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning, I wanna turn on this. Becky quick. While the average man looking at it's sad like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5-6. I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stock pick. I know that booty got dry, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot keys. Strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounce. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thumb, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, making profits. I jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, she pull the trigger and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her, but I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. And I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. I'm still in my same big private. They used to watch me move them packs. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Used to run from the ATL and them cops. Now I run down ETL. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profit. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? Hey, make profit. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Hey, make profit. That TTG money gang. Hey, make profit. We some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. My name is Michael Edward Paranati. I go by Michael Edward. I began my trading career over 17 years ago working at T3 Alpha Fund, my first job right out of college, where they had me go through an educational trading program before I was ever able to touch a dollar of their money. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession and the stock market crash, but was also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now you fast forward, I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group, along with my team of 9 other professional trading mods and an over 30-person staff. We have helped thousands of members from all over the world to reach their goals. We actually have members in 115 different countries, truly a global community here at True Trading Group. And for those of you that did not know, we're the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform that combines university and professional level trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools, live workshops, individual mentorship and coaching for stocks, options, crypto, and futures. We also cover all styles of trading. We do day trading, swing trading, even do long-term investing. There's something for everybody inside True Trading Group. Now, we take that university level of curriculum, we combine it with today's top financial tools. Tools that give you more information, help you make better decisions, and increase your chances of success. Unfortunately, most traders don't use these tools because they're very expensive. You're talking around $5,000 to $6,000 a year if you were to pay for these things on your own. When you guys join True Trading Group, we spend years building relationships with these companies so we can put their tools and products on our platform at no additional cost to you. These tools include Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed, congressional trading data, insider trading, a simulator that lets you practice trading with fake money and real-time data, trading views charting software, unusual options activity, options flow, dark pool data, short data, the trade idea scanner streams on our platform, and honestly, so much more. Yes, you get our courses. Yes, you get our trade alerts, but you also get all of these things when you guys join True Trading Group. We set you up with everything you need to have the very best chance of being successful for one affordable price for the entire year. You will also be getting access to all of our members. Our members are hands down the most educated, helpful, supportive, and successful community of traders that you were ever going to find. Not to mention, you get all the real-time trade alerts from the moderators and myself that collectively as a group have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate on all of our executions of just around 80% now going on the last roughly 4 years. So if you guys also have busy schedules or you work a full-time job, don't worry about it. We got you covered. All of our tools, all of our resources, all the alerts, everything's accessible from our mobile apps that are designed to help you stay connected no matter how busy you are or what you're doing. As long as you have a cell phone, a tablet, as long as you can listen to music during the day, and you can listen in on the analysis and get the real-time push notifications when our moderators enter and exit their positions. So if you guys are ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you've come to the right place. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live right here where myself, other TTG Pro trading mods, and special guests drop golden nuggets, give you free lessons, education, trade ideas that can help you become better traders. So if you guys have not yet done so, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, make sure that you guys never miss out on any of these live streams. Folks, tomorrow is Fed Day. Tomorrow is Fed Day. It's the moment that we've been waiting for. Mr. Jerome Powell. Can Jerome Powell ease the market's concerns? You got the labor report coming up here later this week. It's going to be a huge week. But we've got earnings that are out. And the one that everybody was waiting for was AMD earnings. The stock is currently down 2% after here's the numbers for you guys. Earnings per share is a beat, 70 cents versus 68 cents. Revenue is also a beat. 5.8 billion versus 5.695 billion on the expectations. Revenue guidance is a little bit light, 6.1 billion, and it says give or take 300 million. That puts you at a range from 6.4 billion to 5.8 billion. The 5.8 billion, that give or take the 300 million is the problem, because that means that there'd be no revenue growth because they did 5.8 billion this quarter. So if they only do 5.8 next quarter, that's zero revenue growth. That's not good. So 6.1 billion, give or take 300 million. The expectations on revenue is 6.4 billion. So the very high end of their revenue guidance is 6.4. The expectation is 6.4, but the low end of their guidance is 5.8. You got, I'll give you the more details. The weakness coming from embedded markets. Embedded markets, you got a slowdown in gaming. That was expected. But weakness in embedded markets, that's their programmable chips. They actually did better than expected in data centers, which was a bit of a surprise because you had data center warnings from some other tech companies and other cloud service related companies that have already reported earnings. We saw that specifically with Alphabet, and Alphabet talking about their cloud services. And, there were concerns about data centers coming into AMD's earnings. And there you guys have, let me see here. So you guys have your earnings there for AMD. A couple of commentaries from the company. You've got, in the fourth quarter, we expect to see strong growth in data center, and we expect to see continued momentum in client, partially offset by lower sales in the gaming segment and additional softening of demand in embedded markets. So that was the comment. So they expect to see strong growth in data center and client, and lower sales in gaming and embedded markets. Guys, I got to tell you, Adam's streak continues. Adam actually sent me a message prior to AMD's earnings report, and Adam's message to me exactly was, I will actually read it to you. I go, AMD earnings yet to close. He goes, it will miss or in line or mixed with bad guidance. So Adam calling the bad guidance from AMD, and that is what has caused the stock to drop here a couple of bucks off of their close. So we closed up there 98.50. Yesterday's close was 96 and change. Now we are currently trading 90.
It's all a coin flip, big dog. It's all a coin flip. All a coin flip.
Adam, come join the conversation, bud. Come join the conversation. Give us your breakdown on AMD's earnings. Come back and join the conversation. Is there anything else that you want to add to the conversations? Nope. Adam just wanted to come on and let you guys all know that it's a coin flip. So that was it. That was the contribution to the earnings from AMD. So yeah, Adam's been pretty spot on with some of these earnings. I think it was Microsoft, Amazon, and now AMD, where Adam was correctly predicting the earnings from these companies. And right now we're waiting on the conference call for AMD. Stock's currently down 1.8%, waiting on the conference call as we'll try to get, I think the market, we're probably going to try to wait and see if we get some more color from Lisa Su as far as that revenue guide. That's a pretty big range. 6.1 billion, give or take 300 million on each side. That's a pretty big revenue range. So expect analysts to ask her questions and drill her on that revenue guide. And then we'll see if they also give any updates on their AI chips and their performance there. No, nothing yet. Nothing coming out yet on the conference call. But those are probably the things that would anticipate would move the stock the most following their conference call. Would be more discussion and more clarity on that revenue guide, and then also the AI chips. I think that's what will probably move that stock here in the after-hours session once the conference call gets underway. The conference call has really been the real driver for a lot of mega cap tech so far. Tesla, the bigger move was during the conference call. Meta, the bigger move was during the conference call. So all of these, a lot of your mega cap tech companies have had bigger moves after the conference call than even the actual earnings print themselves. So we'll see if that also holds true about AMD. Is it a bigger move to the downside? Is there more of a softening, or is there more of a concern from the company once they go through their conference call, or do they ease concerns and see the stock recover? We'll have to see once that earnings call actually gets underway. All right, let's see. So as we take a look here at AMD, guys, you got right up into this resistance level, which is the 200-day moving average, which really this is the level that is, I mean, this is your ceiling. And the fact that you weren't able to break above this even after an earnings release, I mean, this is going to be a tradable level that you can keep on your screen, even though the stock's not trading up at this level right at this moment. If the stock gets back up into this area, you look for this area to be somewhere that we can get short. Okay, you see this resistance level that you had. You was support first. So there's your support level around that 199.50 zone. And then you have the yellow line. This yellow line is a 200-day moving average. You can see that yellow line comes right into play right here. There's your support of the 200-day moving average. And then here it is now acting as a level of resistance, creating that lid on top. And that's going to be your ceiling here. I get a couple of things are trading to the downside right now. Nvidia is trading lower by a couple of bucks. Salesforce down a couple of bucks. Tesla's down about $1. The SPY is trading down also about $1. So you're getting some tech names are moving to the downside slightly here. You're getting this little bit of a drift. Let me check in on some of these others like Microsoft, Meta. Yeah, little drifts. You guys see that little drifts lower. Not so much on Amazon. Intel just a little bit. On Semi got smoked with their earnings yesterday. So we shall see. All right, but I think that that's going to be a level now that you can use as a short. Support levels for AMD. I mean, honestly, once you crack like 93.5, I think you have some room. 93.5 is the level that I'd be looking for. We're going to look at this level also for tomorrow, depending on what happens with this conference call. But if you crack 93.50, I'm looking for more downside if you get underneath 93.50. And where am I getting that support level from? Well, I'll draw it out for you guys. Here received previous support back there in May. And then you guys can see support from, this is on Friday. This is Friday's low. So you see Friday's low. No, I'm sorry. This is Thursday's low. Thursday's low right down there around 93 and change. So this is the next support level that we see. Okay, that's the next support level that we see. If that level breaks, I don't really see a lot of structure here on AMD until you get deeper down into the 80s. So it is possible that we can see another move to the downside. That won't happen in one day. That'll take time for AMD to make that move. That would be a pretty large move for the stock, because that would definitely take some time. But we'll see if we get any update on the conference call while we are live. I will let you guys know if I do get updates coming through from their conference call. They gave you their margins were better than expected. Margins were 51% versus 50. Their margins for next quarter, they're expecting to increase also 51.5%. So growing margins quarter over quarter, that's always a good sign. But it's really the guide that we have to be focusing on. All right. So like I said, as we get updates coming through there, I'll let you guys know as we get them. A couple of other earnings that have come across the board. This Payco is just getting its absolute head taken off. This Payco is down 25%. I call it Payco. It's Paycom. Is down 25%. Okay, this stock is down 25% and has just broken below a massive support level. I mean, this is going to just trigger so many exits, man. I mean, this is just, they missed on revenue. They beat on earnings per share. Earnings per share was $1.77. Expectations were $1.61. Sales came in light at $406 million. The expectation was $411 million. But their real issue is they gave really bad guidance. They see Q4 revenue $420 to $425 million when analyst expectations were $452 million. That's a significant miss on their guidance. And they see revenue for fiscal year is also a pretty decent miss. They see revenue of around $1.68 billion and analyst expectations were $1.72 billion. So they just flat out missed on all of their guidance for the rest of for Q4 and then for the fiscal year of 2023. And that is why that stock is getting cut by 25%. Check out this support level that you had here on Paycom. This level is huge. You've got support. Look at this. This level is insane. This level has held all the way back to 2020, and that level has broken and has now completely given way. Look at the size of this candle. This is just nuts. Just a complete destruction on Paycom. How much room does this stock actually have to the downside? Folks, your next support level is the 2020 COVID low. Your 2020 COVID low on this sits down in like the mid 160s. Stock currently trading 180. Could you see a 30% down day tomorrow? You sure as hell can. It's already down 25%. We'll look at that to try to get back down to COVID lows. I would be surprised at this point if it doesn't get back to its COVID low. I don't really see there being any reason for this stock to kind of reverse its course on the back of a poor revenue guide. And then your next support structure is down there in the 160s. I think you maybe have another $10 or so to the downside on Paycom. That is Payc. Then you've got Freshworks. They just came out with their earnings, and this is one of the bright spots. All right, you got an earnings per share beat, 8 cents versus 5 cents. Revenue beat, 153.6 million versus 150.7 million expected. And they are giving you a beat on guidance as well. They're guiding on revenue 157 to 159.3 million. So the high end of what analysts were expecting of 157.7 million. And also revenue guide for fiscal year is also higher. So they're looking at 595 million for fiscal year 2023. Analyst expectations were 591 million. So you're getting beat straight across the board for Fresh. And then lastly, coming across Caesars Entertainment. This is a beat and a beat, top and bottom line, 34 cents versus 29 cents. And 2.99 billion versus 2.93 billion on revenue. They says the impact of culinary workers union strike is undetermined and could negatively impact our results of operations. I did not even know that there was a culinary workers union. I did not know that. And I also did not know that they are striking. That this is the first time that I am hearing that there is a culinary workers union strike. I did not know that. So the company is addressing that in their earnings. They said as a result of a data incident, company has become subject to multiple lawsuits. So some data breaches with Caesars, and now they are going to be the subject of multiple lawsuits. So those are not, obviously, those are two things that are not good in their earnings. So even though this is a top and bottom line beat for the company with their earnings, those comments keeping the stock flat. Stock really hasn't moved. And now I probably think you know why. Because you would initially think with that kind of earnings report, you would assume the stock would move higher. But after you're getting these comments about uncertainty about the negative impact of a culinary workers union and how that's going to impact current operations, and then also being the subject of multiple lawsuits because of a data breach, that keeping the stock from moving to the upside. So kind of good earnings being canceled out by some of those, negative comments coming through there on earnings for Caesars. Let me see if we have any others. OKE, this is a stock that's in my long-term portfolio. We actually bought this in the 20s back during COVID. They came out with earnings as well, and it's just earnings per share coming through there, 99. So not really too much going on there. Yeah, not really too much going on there. But this is a stock that I do own in my long-term portfolio. It's OKE. They pay a good dividend, but I bought this thing back here in 2020. So that's why I was just checking on it, because they just reported earnings. I think a bunch of my members are on this one with me as well. So congratulations to those of you that own this thing in the 20s. Stock is now trading at $65. So that's one hell of a win. Erica Oliver says, Erica says, I lost all of my retirement trading. Oh, Erica, I mean, listen, not for nothing. I mean, you gotta, so you referring to us? Yes. Okay. Erica Oliver, if you lost all of your retirement trading, then you didn't think that at any point maybe you should have stopped trading before you lost all of your retirement, or maybe you should have went down onto our simulator? Like, what role did you play in you losing your retirement trading? Because the fact of the matter is that the vast majority of members of True Trading Group are making money. and are becoming better traders. So you have to, maybe take a step back and look in the mirror and see what happened and what it was. Did you ask for help? Did you go onto the simulator? Did you go through all of the courses? Did you listen to the guidance and to the rules? We don't have a single email from you asking for help. So to just come on a live stream and say, I lost all of my money, all of my retirement money trading. I don't know if that's even true, considering we don't have a single email or comment from you asking for help. And if that is the case, you got to really start thinking about what role did you play in doing that? Because the fact is that the vast majority of members are making money, and you don't have to take my word for it. I'll just prove that to you. Okay, I'll prove that to you guys. Members of True Trading Group, just do me a favor and type the number 1 if you're making money and you guys are becoming better traders because of True Trading Group. Just go ahead and type the number 1 if you're making money and you're becoming a better trader because of TTG. So listen, anyone that's not a member, and Erica, I would also tell you as well to just pay attention to how many people you're going to see come through on the side of the screen right now. Type the number 1. I actually see here, Erica, on our records, you actually asked to remain on our email list in August of this year. So just as recently of August of this year, you asked us to keep you on our mailing list, even though you were no longer a member. So, I mean, I'm not sure if you were saying that comment as like a dig to us, but if you were, August 21st. Yep, August 21st, we have you asking us to stay on the email list. So, guys, that's one of the things too. It's like, you're not just a number when you join True Trading Group. I mean, obviously you just saw how many people are making money, right? But the truth is not everybody's making money. The vast majority are. Not everybody. We still have members that do struggle, but we leave no trader behind. You're not just a number when you join True Trading Group. There's 9 professional traders for a reason, so that we could help and we can serve and guide all of the members that we have from 115 different countries. We have a 30-person staff for a reason, so that we can make sure that we give our members the help and the attention that they need. This is not just a 1 or 2 man show in a Discord room. So we do something called Red to Green workshops every single month. Every month, any member that is struggling can send us topics, lessons, issues that they are having, things they are struggling with. And we hold totally for free every month a Red to Green workshop where one of our moderators will go through and cover those specific topics for a 2-hour live workshop just to help members that are still struggling. So I see someone says, yeah, we feel for you, talking about Erica. Listen, it's hard to feel for someone that doesn't ask for help, that doesn't take responsibility for their trades, and then publicly tries to point the finger at me on a live stream. It's just, that's ridiculous. Now, Erica, if I logged in and I saw that you had sent us 6 emails asking for help and nobody ever got back to you, then yeah, we don't have a single email message from you asking for help. Not one. I don't think I've ever even seen you comment on one of these live streams until that comment just right there. So we leave no trader behind, guys. We do those Red to Green workshops for a reason. But at some point, you have to take responsibility for controlling your own risk, making sure your position size is correct, actually stopping out when you're supposed to, not doing the things that you're not supposed to do. If you're struggling, stop trading with real money. Go on to our simulator. We have the simulator for a reason, so you can practice trading with fake money so that we can get you guys headed down the right path before you risk all of your money. But we can't help you if you don't ask. You have to be proactive. You can't just sit there and wait for somebody to save you. I don't know that you are struggling. I don't know that you are losing your retirement. I don't know that. You have to be proactive and ask for help. It's out there. It exists. We are there to help you. Come join the Red to Green workshops. They are free for a reason. We don't charge extra to come to the Red to Green workshops. They're included. Oh, wow. You know what, Erica? I thought I felt bad before, but now Adam's going through and checking all the data. Guys, Erica, you logged on to our website 16 times the entire year. You logged on to our website 16 times the entire year. So before you start trying to point the finger, look in the mirror. That's insane. I can't help you then. You clearly don't want to be helped. Otherwise, you would have logged onto our site more than 16 times the entire year. And you completed, wow, Erica, we have 20, at the time you were a member, we had 22 courses. You completed 2 of them. You completed 2 of our courses. There's 22 of them. So you completed 2 courses out of 22. You logged onto our website 16 times the entire year. And then you want to come on a live stream and say, I lost all of my money. What do you think is going to happen, Erica, if you just start throwing money around and not having any idea what it is that you're doing? I can't come to your house and place trades for you. There you go. Escondido says, I asked for help and I'm starting my way back. There you go. This is what I'm saying, guys. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Okay? Exactly. It's true, Art. It's the truth. I'm not trying to be like, not unsympathetic for people, but I don't want people that are going to join True Trading Group and just want to be spoon-fed. Like, you guys, you got to take responsibility for your own actions. This is why we celebrate the wins and we acknowledge the losses so that we can learn from them. Everybody knows you can lose money trading. Everybody knows there is a risk when you get involved in the markets. Everybody knows that. But few truly believe that you can make money. Everyone knows, oh yeah, of course you can lose money. Everybody knows that. How do we get in on the Red Screen Workshop? Swing Surge and the Red Screen Workshops are usually the first Wednesday of every month. Usually the first Wednesday of every month on our platform. Yeah. Thank you, Joe. It's scheduled for next Wednesday. So for those of you that want to attend it, tomorrow is technically the first Wednesday of the month. It's November 1st, but our Red to Green is the following Wednesday. So the first full week. So it is next Wednesday for our next Red to Green workshop. Look, how many of you are new? I want to know how many of you type the letters TTG, guys. Do me a favor and type the letters TTG if you are not a member of True Trading Group. If you're not a member, I want to have a real conversation with you. Just go ahead and type the letters TTG. Type the letters TTG if you are not a member. Honestly, sir, I want to have a real conversation with you guys. Just type TTG if you guys are not members. Farah, Digital Duke, just type TTG. Bruce Sears lost 15K before joining True Trading Group and has since now made it all back. Jolene, Fidelis, Ernie. Yeah, guys, go ahead. Just type TTG. I know it might sound tedious, but I really want to know who I'm talking to here. I want to have a real conversation with you guys. Norvell, Herring, Michael, Ravens. Those of you that are not TTG members, those of you that are not members, the people that are typing TTG, why are you on this live stream? Like, what are you doing here on this live? Like, what are you trying to accomplish? Like, what are you doing on the live stream? Not rhetorical, like a serious, like real question. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you hoping to get from being on this live stream and from tuning in and watching this right now? We got, there's almost 1,300 people that are on this live stream. Like, what is it that you're trying? Like, what are you doing here? Are you just looking for like free stock picks? Are you just hoping I'm going to come on here and be like, hey, tomorrow buy these 3 stocks? Or is there something else? Analysis on the market. Josh was like, I'm a lifetime member. I enjoy this. No, I know we have a lot of members that are on here. I was talking specifically about people that are not members. There you go, Herring. I like that. Learning how to trade. I like that. Learning more about how to trade options. I like that. Market analysis. Those are the answers that I like to see. I'm outperforming the fund that had my IRA thanks to True Trading Group. Bert, you make me so happy because I know Bert joined True Trading Group like for a lot of the long-term portfolio stuff, and his long-term portfolio is killing it and is now outperforming the company that had his IRA. Non-members of True Trading Group. Again, I'm talking to you guys again, non-members. Okay, non-members. How much have you lost so far trying to trade? Don't be embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed. Okay. How much have you lost trying to trade so far? Like up to this point, whether you started a year ago, 3 years ago, 10 years ago, however long ago you started, how much have you lost trying to do this? Like real quick. Don't be embarrassed. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. We're all, trust me, we've all been there. Let me see. 3,000, 10,000, 200,000, 25,000. Way to go, Ken. Welcome back to the family. Ken says, same here, bro, with the long-term portfolio, killing it. $200, but Farah just started. LPV wants to see how I teach and support members. I like that. That's fair. You know what the proof is of showing how much I support members, or that we support members, that True Trading Group is a platform, how much that we all support our members? The proof is to see how many of our members are actually on this live stream supporting us right back, because we are a family. When you say we're joining True Trading Group, you're joining the TTG family. It's a reason why we say a family. We support our members support us right back. That's why you see so many of them that are on the live streams. Here's a couple of people commenting. I've lost 13K, 60K. I'm struggling for consistency. These are big numbers, guys, right? These are big numbers, okay? $60,000, $25,000, $200,000, $13,000. Here's $250,000. $75,000. Guys, that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. What makes you want to keep going? Like I said, I want to have a real conversation with you guys. So you've lost a lot of money doing this. Why do you want to keep going? That's a serious amount of money to lose. No matter how much money you have, that's a lot of money to lose trying something. These are numbers that some people, that's all that they have, right? So I'm just curious, what is it that makes you want to keep going? What's driving you to say, I don't care that I'm down 25K. I don't care I'm down 10. I don't care I'm down 60. I want to keep going. I want to learn how to do this. What is it that makes you want to keep going? Seriously, let's have a really honest conversation right now. I truly want to know the answer to these questions. To get it back because it's possible. The dopamine, that's not it. It's not the dopamine. You can go ride a roller coaster if you want a dopamine rush. Ryan Levins, this is an amazing comment. I've been paying my daughter's college tuition with profits since I joined 1.5 years ago. That is what True Trading Group is about. It's not about yachts and Rolexes and Lamborghinis. It's about that right there. It's about real people living real lives and achieving real financial goals that they previously never thought was actually possible. Do you all know listen, you guys all know the definition of insanity, right? Non-members, you guys know the definition of insanity, right? Non-members. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. That's the definition of insanity, right? You know that. Right? We all have heard that before, that saying and that definition. So if you have not achieved the results that you've been looking for, obviously losing 10, 13, 60, 25, 75, 100, 250, obviously that's not the results you're looking for. But if what you have been doing that has led you into losing that money has been going on YouTube and looking for free stock picks, hanging out on Reddit and listening to the stock that Mambo Jam's kitty cat tells you is going to squeeze to the moon, or buying some stock that you got an email from some penny stock newsletter that tells you that it's the next greatest thing since the iPhone. If these are the things that you have been doing, or trying to just trade on your own and not have any type of a mentor or guidance from any type of professional organization or anything like that, if that's what you've been doing that has led you to this point, you got to do something different. Are you guys looking for like a surefire way? Are you looking for a guarantee? Something that you believe is a sure thing, like a secret strategy? Let me know. Like, are you looking for, like, you heard, you're like, oh, this guy used to work at a hedge fund. He received the Trader of the Year award. So he's going to give me the secret that Wall Street doesn't want us to know about. Like, are you looking for a surefire thing, something that you believe is like a secret strategy? Type the number 1. Non-members, type the number 1 if you're looking for like the secret, like a secret strategy, a secret indicator, a secret chart pattern. Type the number 1 if that's what you're looking for. Non-members, now type the number 7 if you know better. Type the number 7 if you know better than to look for a secret pattern or some secret indicator, some surefire, fail-proof system. Type the number 7 if you know better. I know you guys might think this is like tedious, that I'm going to be making you like answer on the live stream, but I really feel like this is a very important conversation for us to have. So I really appreciate you guys participating with me on this. All right, there you go. Look at all those number 7s. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see, because I can tell you guys this. I'll tell you this right now. I've been doing this for over 17 years. Yes, I worked on Wall Street. Yes, I received the Trader of the Year award. It's literally sitting right there on my mantle. That little crystal thing is the Trader of the Year award. Yes, all those things are true. But it's not because they showed me some special top secret indicator, or because they showed me some chart pattern that works 99.99% of the time. It's just because I was taught the proper way how to participate in the markets and how to take advantage of opportunities in the market. I was taught by professionals what a high probability situation looks like. Your job as a trader is not to predict the future. Your job as a trader is to identify probability. It's not that much different from poker. You can't predict what cards are going to come out when you're playing poker. But what you can do is determine the probability of you having the best hand based on the cards that you're holding and the cards that are on that table. And really good poker players will make bets off of that probability. Well, we as traders are placing bets off of probability. I will teach you what is the difference between an A quality setup, which is the highest probability setup you're going to find, which probably has about a 70 to 75% probability rate. That's like pocket aces. Pocket aces is the highest probability that you will have to win a hand in poker. That does not guarantee you are going to win, but it is the highest probability of winning. Grade A setups in the market is the exact same type of thing. Then you have B grade setups, which are maybe 65% probability. And then you have a C setup, which is like a 50-50 coin flip. Okay. We will teach you what the difference is between an A, B, and a C setup. We will teach you that. Well, there is no secret, but when you are down 90%, nothing can be done. No doubt your information is very professional to start new position. You're actually wrong on that one, Mark. And listen, Mark, I'm sorry that you're down 90%. You feel like there's no hope. But members of True Trading Group have started with a very small amount of money. You lost 90% of your account. Great. Can you scrounge together 100, 200, 300 bucks? Because members of True Trading Group have taken that amount of money and have turned it into 5-figure accounts. And don't take my word for it. Member. Now I'm going to talk to members specifically. Members. Guys, do me a favor. If you're a member and you started True Trading Group at less than $1,000, if you don't mind, I feel like this is a very important conversation to show people what's really possible. comment what you started with when you joined. And if you want, share where are you today? Like, oh, I started with $200. Now I'm at $3,000. I started with $500. Now I'm at $11,000. Like, tell me what you started with. Where are you now today? Mark, I want you to pay attention. Now, Mark, what I will tell you is that if you lost 90% of your account, you're not going to make that 90% of your account back as fast as you lost it. That I will tell you. But can you make it back? Absolutely. We have plenty of members in True Trading Group. Okay, we have plenty of members in True Trading Group that lost a ton of money before they joined and have since been making that money back, like Bruce Sears. Bruce Sears lost $15,000 before he joined True Trading Group and has now made all of that money back and is now into the green. This is actually confirmed comment from Heather Hill. We do verify these comments when someone makes a very, very bold, outlandish claim. Heather did turn $400 into officially this week, milestone, a six-figure account. Now, that is not a normal result to go from $400 to $100,000, but it is possible over time. It's possible. Eggman started with just $500 not too long ago, is already over $1,200. Okay, so you guys can see some of the comments that are coming through now from members of True Trading Group. Here, $500. Swing Surgeon started with just $500. You don't need tens of thousands of dollars to get started. All right, you just don't. So your comment, Mark, for you to think that just because you've lost 90% of your money, that just all of a sudden means, there you go, $100 to over $17,000 in a couple of years with your trading group. There you go. $100. Kathleen Duke, I love you. I hope you're doing well. $100, now $17,000 in a couple of years. Like, this is what's possible, guys. And guys, this is what's out there. How do you come back from a loss? Ernest, just because, listen, let me tell you guys something. Let me explain something to you guys right now. You need to learn how to lose the right way. There is a right way and a wrong way to lose. Now, you guys might think that when you're trading, if you make money, it's good. If you lose money, it's bad. Or you make money, you did a good job. You lose money, you did a bad job. That is not true. There is no setup that works 100% of the time. So knowing that, then we know that we can still make a trade. It cannot work out. But does that mean we did something wrong? No. I made a trade today that I actually lost money on, that if I saw that setup 100 more times, I would take it 100 more times. You want to know why? Because it's an A+ setup. It's got 75% probability, and it's no different than getting dealt pocket aces pre-flop in poker. Just because you lose with pocket aces once doesn't mean you stop playing pocket aces. You play that hand every single time you get it. Same thing when it comes to trading. When you lose, though, the loss can't be a disaster. You can't turn a losing trade into like this the world ending scenario. You are going to make losing trades. There is no way around it. You can't prevent it. You're going to make losing trades. Obviously, as you get better as a trader, you like to try to reduce them to be as infrequent as possible, right? You want to get your win rate up. And that is something that will help you do in True Trading Group. But even when you get your win rate up, your win rate's not going to be 100%. It's not going to be 98%. You're still going to lose money sometimes on trades. And you have to control your risk so that when you do lose money, it is not the end of the world. You should not be losing more money on trades that you are wrong than you make on trades that you're right. But unfortunately, the majority of traders, that's their statistics. The majority of traders, when they're wrong, I'm just giving you random examples. They're wrong, they lose $600. They're right, they make $280. You are never going to be profitable if that is the case. Ever. Mathematically, it's not possible because you can have a 75% win rate and you're just break even at that point. That is not realistic. It's not sustainable. It's not achievable. It's running around in a circle, chasing your own tail, running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Guys, listen. These are the things that you don't see other groups talk about because they're not sexy. Other groups want to come on and be like, I made $100,000 today trading in 5 minutes. Sign up my course. I'll show you how. That's what people try to sell you. But by looking at the amount of people that type the number 7, I'm going to assume that you're smarter than that. I'm going to assume you've been down that road. I'm going to assume that you're not falling for that trick anymore, because those people aren't actually good educators. They're just good marketers. And they prey on people's desire for instant gratifications. Non-members, one last question. I have one last question for you. Okay, those people that are not members of True Trading Group. How many of you are just looking for a real chance to succeed at this? Type the letters TTG again. If you're just looking for a real chance, you want a fair shot. You want a real chance. You don't need a guarantee. You don't need to make $100,000 in 10 minutes. You just want a real chance at what you know is possible. Type the letters TTG if that is you. This is the last question I'll ask you guys. Just type TTG if you're just looking for a real chance. Be shown the right way how to do something. Give yourself a real chance, a real fair shot at it. Type the letters TTG if that's you. Mike Scott, Norvell, Mark, I'm glad to see you comment that, brother, because your other comment about the night, I kind of felt like you were waving the white flag a little bit. I don't want to see that. Farah, I like to see that. You just started trading. LPV, I like to see that. I appreciate your comments from before. Contact me. Dave, Becky, this is what I'm talking about. So a lot of you are selling. You just want a fair chance. You just want a shot. You don't want to be bamboozled. You don't want to be promised the star and the moons and get fed a load of dog crap. Ernie, excellent. All of you that are typing TTG, Alex, perfect. Here's what I want you to do. Open a new web browser right now. Open a new web browser window. Okay, whether you're on your laptop or your phone, open a new web browser. I want you to go to this URL. TTG offer.com. That's TTG offer, OFFER, TTG offer.com. Then I want you to use this coupon code. TTG 121. TTG 121. Manually enter that coupon code, click apply code, and come get your real chance. Everything you see on that page, you get for the whole year. Nothing on that page is upsold. There is no additional cost, extra fee for anything you see on that page. It is all included. Everything on ttgoffer.com. You get our entire 22 course curriculum. It's a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned working at the fund in New York. Everything is there. And although I told you that I can't guarantee that you're going to be successful, there's no fail-proof system, this is what I can guarantee you. Okay? We got a comment here from Tony. I joined 3 months ago. I lost $60,000 during the pandemic. I started True Trading Group with $50,000. I have already made back I've already made back $8,000 in less than 3 months. TTG has made it possible. Profits if the market is going up or down. Hell yeah, Terry. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. That is what I'm talking about. Listen, like I said, I can't guarantee that you're going to be successful, but this is what I can guarantee you. I believe so strong in the platform that we have created. I stand behind the True Trading Group platform, and I see the results that members have. I will offer any one of you that are not a member right now, if you guys go to ttgoffer.com and you use the coupon code TTG121, I will give you a double your money back guarantee. I'm dead serious. This is how it works. You'll join True Trading Group right now. The price is normally $2,212, but if you use that coupon code I just gave you, it's only $875 for the entire year. There's no upsell for anything that's on that page. It's all included. So you'll join right now, $875 for the entire year. Go through our courses, pass our quizzes, and attend one study group. We do study groups every week. Do those things. Use our platform. Don't be like Erica and sign in 16 times all year and then be like, hey, I didn't make any money. Use the platform you're subscribing to, go through the courses, pass the quizzes, attend one of our study sessions. If you are unable to make enough winning trades that equal what you pay for your membership, $875, if you can't do that, I will give you back double your money. I'll give you back $1,750. You put in the effort, I'll back it up with my own money. I think that is a fair deal. You give me effort, I put the money up with you. We're in business together. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 2,300 reviews. Go read them. We have a 78% retention rate, meaning 78% of our members stay. Guys, do me a favor. Type the number 1 if you are a lifetime member of True Trading Group or if you have been a member for longer than 1 year. Type the number 1. Now, listen, anybody that's not a member, ask yourself this question. Why on earth would this many people either opt to become a lifetime member of our community or renew their annual membership when it came due? Why would this many people do that if they weren't having success, if they weren't progressing, if they didn't feel that True Trading Group was worth the time, money, and energy that they're putting towards it? Would you stay if True Trading, if you were paying for something that was a complete and total waste? Of course not. So ask yourself, why the hell would this many people still be here after a year? And it looks like we're actually up to 2,400 reviews on Trustpilot. It used to be 23. Now we have 2,400 reviews. And guys, honestly, I can offer you the double your money back guarantee because our refund rate is less than 2.5%. So if our refund rate was like 10% or 15%, I wouldn't be able to offer you guys double your money back. We would go out of business if that was the case. I've been a member for 4 years now. Bully Bear, I like that, man. 4 years. Been a member for 4 years. It's simple. Join, learn, trade, profit. I've been in TTG nearly 4 years and will never leave. Yes, Snowball. Yes. Why would we be on the live stream? It's a great question, Heather. That's what you got to ask yourself too. Why would this many people be on this? Why would this many people be here? This is a deal I recall paying more, and I'm still delighted because you make all of that back. It's true. Guy, members, how long did it take you to make back your membership fee? Comment in chat real quick. How long did it take you to make back your membership fee? And honestly, most of our members, how much did you pay actually? How much did you pay? Give me a comment in that. For those of you that are not members, not here we go. Wait, 1 week, not even 2 weeks. I paid over $1,400 when I joined. I paid over $1,200. Bert made it back in one trade. John paid over $1,200. Joshua made it back not very long. Art just joined us in August and already became a lifetime member. Mike made 350% on the ARM trade. $1,100, 1040, 1150, 1050, over 1,200. Terry paid $975 to join. They made it back in 3 days. Maestro paid $1165, made that back in a couple months. Rip City Trader paid over $1,100, was happy to pay, would be happy to pay full price even without coupon code. Great investment in myself. Robert Alvarado was following me on YouTube and then made money for their membership. Imagine you make money just from the YouTube channel. Imagine what you can do if you were a full-time member. Rooster was completely new to trading, knew nothing, paid $1,200, made it back in 4 months. El Papi took 1 month to make back their lifetime membership. It took Curveball about a week after finishing the courses. So once Curve finished the courses, it took them about a week to make their membership fee back. Bully Bear says the knowledge and learning is endless. Every single day I learn something new. That's the thing, guys. It's not just me. There's 9 professional traders that are with you guys every single day, from pre-market to the close. We're not gone after an hour or two and you'll have to fend for yourself. We're all there with you. We share our screens with you. We talk to you on the microphone. We send out our trade alerts in real time via the push notifications on the mobile app, so you don't have to be sitting in front of your computer all day staring at charts. I don't expect that from you. True Trading Group was built and created specifically for people that are busy, that have full-time jobs and hectic schedules and lives. Let the moderators and I do the heavy lifting for you. Lean on us. Go to ttgoffer.com, manually enter the coupon code TTG121, click apply code. The price will drop all the way down to $8.75. I'm giving you a double your money back guarantee for peace of mind and to hold us accountable. If you can't make back, Gene, ttgoffer.com, and the coupon code is TTG121.
Yo. So we got to welcome Chona.
Okay. Chona, welcome to the TTG fam. Guys, everybody welcome Chona.
And here's something I'm going to do. Joe, refresh the checkout page.
Was that LPV YouTube? They said they just joined. I assume
no idea.
LPV YouTube. I'm glad you joined. I'm really glad you joined.
Check it out. Anyone that joins, well, here's the deal. Well, yeah, it's got to be because that's the only person that signed up thus far. But here's what I'm going to do. Chona, which I assume is LPV YouTube, I'm going to send you a brand new Windows laptop. It's actually going to be the exact laptop that is on the screen. It's an Asus VivoBook, a 14-inch Asus VivoBook with Microsoft operating system, Windows operating system, Microsoft 365 included for a year. I'm going to buy these just because we haven't had them and we can't get them wholesale right now as we get into the holidays, but it's fine. I'm going to buy 5 of them. So the next 5 people that sign up, not including Chona, I'm going to just give one, but the next 5 people that sign up for an annual membership, you're going to get a brand new Asus VivoBook 14-inch with Windows 11 and Microsoft 365 included. If you signed up, in order to get the laptop after you sign up, you have to send an email to logistics@truetradinggroup.com. That's after you sign up. You'll get a welcome email that will explain all of this. All right. And before you think that the laptop is BS, there's no way they offer double your money and a laptop. If you are a member of True Trading Group and you have received a laptop from us, can you go ahead and please let people know in chat? Let people know in chat if we actually sent a laptop out. Now, I get there's some people that have joined that are waiting on their laptop. I'm talking about the people that have actually received them. Go ahead, type the number 1 in chat if you have gone ahead and received your laptop. Justin has. Bully Bear says they use it every day while they're at work. Art Vandalay said that got it last week. It's Asus. Yeah, absolutely. Got my laptop when I signed up. Yes, got laptop. Yeah, it's real.
And we cover the shipping, guys. We have members in 115 different countries, so it doesn't matter where you live. As long as you live on planet Earth, you guys will get the laptop, and the shipping's on us. Yeah.
Now, is it like an amazing laptop that you're going to be able to play Fortnite while you're streaming level 2? Absolutely not. Is it
not a gaming laptop?
Is it a cool starter gift, especially if you want to trade on the go? Absolutely. All right. Nobody's giving out gaming laptops, but it's brand new, it's free, and you can use it to trade on. It's a Windows operating system. You can use it, for whatever you want, or get the laptop, sell it on eBay, pocket the money, whatever you want. All right. But the next 5 people that sign up, I will make sure that you get a laptop. All right. Michael Michael. So there are 4 laptops now.
Nice. Michael, welcome to the family. 4 of these laptops left, guys. Hurry up. They are first come, first serve. TTGoffer.com. TTG121. Manually enter that coupon code. Click apply code. Price drops $8.75.
Ray says, that's better than the one I received, but I'm not mad at you, Adam. I can afford my own these days, thanks to TTG.
Nice.
Yeah. We used to give out Chromebooks because that's what we were getting for a while. But we've been getting these like Asus Vivo books that have Microsoft Windows 11 and Office 365. And again, if you're a new member and you haven't gotten it yet, you have to send an email to logistics@truetradinggroup.com. All right. I didn't get it until after I was Lifetime, but that was my fault because I joined Lifetime after 3 days. Well, there you go.
During Lifetime after 3 days. That's so crazy. Talk about knowing, being sure about something.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look, the bottom line comes down to is that what we offer is a real chance. That's it. That we don't offer you anything else.
Yep. And if you're having a hard time signing up for whatever the reason, you can also send us a text message to 1-888-306-8783. Again, that's 1-888-306-8783. If you guys are having a hard time signing up or you guys have any questions, feel free to text that number. And you'll be talking directly to Adam. And if you don't know, that's my business partner and co-founder of True Trading Group. So you'll talk directly with him, not somebody that's on the other side of the world. All right. So send a text. Otherwise, don't waste another moment. They are first come, first serve. We're down to 4. Go to ttgoffer.com. Remember, everything you see on that page is included when you join for the $8.75. You don't have to pay anything extra for anything on that page. It's all included. And you got the double your money back guarantee, which, quite frankly, I don't think you need, considering our refund rate is less than 2.5%. But it's there to give you peace of mind, honestly, and it's there to hold us accountable. It's right there in black and white. So I suggest go read it. The refund policy is right there. Yes, it is real. Read it. It's right there on ttgoffer.com.
Yep.
All right, folks.
All right. Let's talk tomorrow.
All right, guys. Well, actually, I just wanted to point out, because we did just have the AMD conference call is going on, and we did just have a sharp move to the upside. And I was looking to see what to attribute this from. And here's a comment, guys. There is a comment that Lisa Su made saying that basically the Q4 guidance was a little bit light, but what Lisa Su is talking about for 2024 is actually very good. So Lisa Su actually made a comment. I just lost it. Where was it? Oh, we got to welcome Christian. Christian just joined. 3 laptops left. So Lisa Su says their MI300 chip will be the fastest product to ever hit $1 billion in sales. That is a comment coming through on the conference call. They are also data center GPU revenue to be approximately $400 million in the fourth quarter and exceed $2 billion in 2024 as revenue ramps throughout the year, making it fastest product to reach 1 billion sales for the company. That's the total comment that was just given on the conference call. And that is why you guys can see the reversal that you just had in AMD. So when AMD came out with the earnings, we had the drop, but now the conference call begins, and that comment right there takes a stock right back to where it came from. And we got to welcome Daniel. Guys, we're down to just 2 laptops. Hurry up. They're first come, first serve. Guys, go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121, click apply code. The price will drop to the $8.75. Hurry up and check out. There's two of them left. So how do you know you're one of the 2? Adam just put that laptop back up on the page. So you guys, you see that? You see that the laptop icon that's up there? If you see that laptop, that means you're one of the 2. Once 2 more people subscribe, that laptop will drop off the checkout page. All right. Mark says he just joined. We have Mark Adam. Mark Miller said that they just joined. Oh, was that Christian? Okay. So that was Christian. I just assumed the name was going to be Mark. But welcome. All right, folks. Oh, someone says, looks like the University of Miami logo. It does, actually. It does look like the U. It does look like the U. That's where TTG is headquartered, baby, the 305.
If you want to think of a good comparison between AMD and Intel, let me give it to you.
Mm-hmm.
How many people, I mean, you got to think about Apple versus Samsung, right? Not from like a technical, if you're having trouble signing up, because I see Chris Jordan says he can't get in, you have to send a text message to 1-888-306-8783 if you're having trouble signing up. Send a text message only. If you call that number, you're going to get a busy signal. That's because it is a text only number. So you have to send a text with your name and email to 1-888-306-8783. Numbers at the bottom of the screen. So the reason that, so here's what I think about. Apple, right? The iPhone is most people's go-to. It is the most polished. It is the most reliable. It is, it's the winner between the two brands, right? There are, more people have an iPhone than they do an Android, at least in the United States, right? I think internationally it's more Android, right? Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. The point is that Samsung juices everything up with tremendous amount of power. You get like 8,000 megapixels, like crazy cameras. The thing folds in half. It's absolutely amazing. On paper, the thing is a beat. It's a beat. Whereas the iPhone is insanely fast. They give you what they need. It's super polished, right? The iPhone I would equate to more of what Intel is, and AMD I would equate to more what Samsung is. If you told me, what do you want on your high-speed gaming computer, I would tell you that I would want AMD, because I know that they have different, they have something called Threadripper, which is insane and whatever, right? If you told me, what do I need, what do I need to run my entire corporation's infrastructure, I would tell you that Intel is my only option for that.
Wow.
Because you got to go with what's been more, for me, I would go with what's been more reliable, with what's more polished, with what, that's what I'm going to go with. If I'm looking for something to mess around with, to have fun with, then I'll go with AMD, with an AMD card, because you could probably push it a lot more to the limit, right? But reliability and power and everything out of the box, it's Intel all day for me.
Wow. Yeah, because that's been AMD's big, their big surge over the last couple of years. They've been taking market share from Intel.
Yeah. Look, as far as gaming and as far as personal computers and laptops and things like that, the i9 product and the i7 product from Intel is great. But if you're trying to game or stream or edit content or anything like that, the Threadripper on the A7, on the A7 is insane.
Yeah.
right? You're not going to use a quarter of what that thing can do.
What do you think, Adam, or what do you know about, or what do you think about? Because obviously, like NVIDIA is such the clear leader for like AI.
Yeah, it's not even close.
No, right. No, I know like NVIDIA is the clear leader, but like, have you heard anything about like AMD's AI products and what they're expected to be like?
I don't really look. We have to see, right? Right now, everyone's kind of got their own lane, right? You have, the thing with NVIDIA is that NVIDIA makes the world's best GPU, right? Like there is not anyone else that argues that point is a fool. Okay, you're not going to tell me that the integrated GPU inside of Intel is better than any sort of RTX card. That's insane. All right, and I don't care what type of card AMD is producing, it is nowhere near what you're getting on a 4090. All right, just isn't. So I don't know. I mean, look, you need both. You need CPU and GPU to handle AI. But GPU is the more important component.
Okay. That's where like more of the power comes from, and is that where the generative AI is that where that?
I mean, that's just look. All the AI, everything else. You're with any computer, and using AI, you're running complex, large algorithms at fractions of a millisecond, right? So it's all about computing power.
Yeah, because it's funny, before the AI craze, NVIDIA and AMD used to trade almost identical. Like they would trade lockstep, like together. Mm-hmm. But then since the AI boom, NVIDIA really just distanced itself from everybody, and it became like its own monster, to where now there's more of a correlation with like AMD and Intel than there is AMD and NVIDIA. And, there's a lot of, and AMD stock really underperformed NVIDIA. Obviously, NVIDIA was the monster of 2023 because they were like not making as much of a push in AI and making them as much of a focus as NVIDIA was. So like there's a lot of hope and a lot of there's like high expectations for AMD to kind of start to play catch up next year. And if they don't, I mean, that could be something that's pretty disappointing if they don't move forward with AI.
Hang on 1 second. James says, hey, I don't know if this is Mike or not, because we sent him a text message from the number. Live streams. J Trades, it's us. J Trades, it's us.
So when they text the 1-888,
they want to make sure it's us.
Yeah, J Trades, it's us. I'm giving you. I mean, we're on here giving you the phone number 1-888-306-878. Oh, there he is. There's J Trades right there. Nice. Yep, J Trades. It's us, brother. Well, I mean, you're talking to Adam. You're not talking to me, but you're talking to Adam. But we're both here. All right. Yeah, guys, only a couple of those laptops left. So if you want one, make sure you jump in.
Oh, crap. Hang on. I haven't checked. Yeah, hang on a second.
Oh.
Oy.
Because we still got to talk about Fed meeting tomorrow.
Did we welcome Daniel?
Yes, we did.
Okay. And then I don't know what Luciano is doing. Maybe he's talking to Chris.
Oh, the guy that was having a problem before.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll I can dive into what I'm going to talk about.
Yeah, welcome, Chris.
Chris, welcome to the family. Welcome to the family, brother. So we down to one? We have one left?
It is actually a woman.
Oh, sorry. So welcome, sister. One left. One left. All right, folks. Let's head on in. Let me not talk about what we're going to go over with regards to tomorrow, expecting the Fed meeting. What I do want to talk about, though, FSLR did come out with earnings. And FSLR is actually trading up 8%. And this is interesting. So their earnings are all right. I mean, they beat on earnings per share, but they missed bad on revenue. But you know what it is? I think this is just a matter of where all your other solar companies have already reported, like Enphase, Solar Edge. Those companies reported and just were absolutely atrocious. The stocks got pulverized for it. FSLR sold off because of that. So there was already priced in really bad earnings expectations for FSLR since the two other solar leaders. Enphase, you can see Enphase down like 30% since their earnings. SEDG down like 30% since their earnings. So these are leaders in the solar space. So was FSLR. So FSLR really traded down with those. So there was already really negative sentiment and expectations kind of priced in for FSLR. And I guess the earnings were bad, but they weren't as bad as people feared. And the guidance isn't terrible. So the earnings per share was a beat, $2.50 versus $2.05. But their revenue was a huge miss, $801 million. I'm seeing estimates of $904 million. So that means that they're missing revenue. They're missing revenue by about $100 million. That's huge. $100 million when you do, 20 billion is not a lot, but $100 million when you only do 800 million, that's a lot. That's a lot to miss by. So that is why that's the bad part about the earnings. But I guess that was kind of factored in. But here's the bright spot. The bright spot is their guidance. They actually raised their guidance for their earnings per share up to $7.20 to $8. That range is their new raise for earnings per share. And their fiscal year 2023 revenue is kind of right in line with expectations. So even though you had a terrible Q3, they're still right in line. Analyst expectations for the fiscal year is $3.5 billion. And they said, we're giving you 3.4 to 3.6. That's our expectation. Well, what's right in the middle? 3.5. Those are the expectations from the analyst community. And I think that's probably why the stock is trading to the upside. This is a matter of where earnings aren't great. That's not why the stock's moving higher. I think the stock's moving higher because earnings weren't as bad as people feared. And that's why you're getting this upside move on FSLR. All right. I'm sure we'll be looking at trades and the solar names, or specifically FSLR. We'll probably look for trades on that tomorrow. Let's hit on Fed meeting. All right. Let's hit on Fed meeting. Tomorrow's a Fed meeting. There is less than a 1% chance that they are going to raise rates tomorrow. So the question tomorrow
how do they determine that it's less than a 1% chance?
Well, it's actually like a futures market. All it really is just traders that are just placing bets whether or not they raise rates or not.
So it could be a coin flip.
No.
It's not, but that's not a coin flip. Earnings analysis from top analysis, financial analysts, that's a coin flip. But whether or not he's going to raise rates tomorrow, not a coin flip, even though you just said it's traders.
Well, no, because the Federal Reserve will historically gives the market what it anticipates. It's when the market will get surprised.
You're saying historicals play into it.
No, not really. Like when you've had Fed funds at 0%, there's never been a rate hike. Like ever. Okay. You've never had a zero probability in the futures market and then the Fed gives you a rate hike. It's never happened before.
I see.
But I get where you're going. Would you like me to explain to everybody what we're talking about?
I can absolutely care less at this point.
And give you cred.
No, I don't want any cred, bro. You're arrogant.
No, dude, bro, you've been on fire with the earnings calls. It was you called Intel, you called Pinterest, you called AMD's lower guidance, you called Amazon was going to beat. You called.
You think it's because I'm flipping a coin, or how do you think I'm doing that?
You called Alphabet was going to be light on their cloud services.
How do you think I'm doing that? Do you think I'm flipping a coin?
When I'm talking about flipping a coin, I'm talking about as a trade. Okay. So when you and I are talking about these two different things,
right? I'm not, but that's the thing, right? Is that I was not talking about.
I understand that. Yes, right. I understand that. I'm saying that when I say earnings are a coin flip, because you don't know what the stock's reaction, like FSLR, they missed by $100 million. The stock went up. AMD beat on revenue.
Look, I understand we're talking about the trade.
This is what I don't
care. I don't care about the trade.
All right.
What I was talking about was a company as a whole, right? Because when you're a public company, there are two sides to your business. There is the public side, and then there is the company side, right? So there's the stock side and the company side. And you can have AMC is a fantastic example of this. Piece of shit company at the time, right? COVID comes, company has no reason to be trading at the valuation that it's trading other than Ape Go Moon. That's it.
What was that?
Ape Go Moon. Like that was the only reason. So the actual company side of that was terrible. But the stock side was very good. So yes, but there are two sides to this. What I am not a trader inside of True Trading Group. I run this business. And this business has done very well for a very long time. And there's a lot of people that don't like me, and there's some that do, and I don't really give a shit, because at the end of the day, I got over 10,000 members in 115 different countries, where the vast majority of them are making money. So love me or hate me, what I built works. The point that I'm trying to make is that there are two sides to all of it. From a company standpoint, what I was saying is that you can see where, it's with some of the companies, especially in tech. I'm really involved in tech. I don't know what the stock is going to do, but I can tell you with a lot of solid hypothesis, with a super educated guess, what the company's earnings could potentially be. What effect that has on the stock, I have no idea.
Right.
That's, I can tell you but that's the thing, right? That's half the equation. So if I'm right about it, you could say, all right, well,
I see.
What does that mean for the stock?
I think I see earnings plays in True Trading Group's future.
No, I'm not calling alerts. I'm just saying.
That'd be pretty sweet, though.
No, it wouldn't be, because I wouldn't know how to call the alert. I'm not trying to do something I don't know how to do. What I'm saying.
You can just give the earnings analysis without a trade alert, and then members can place trades off of that analysis as they see fit.
Well, you just told everyone it's a coin flip
for the trade, but if they want to use your analysis, because your call on whether they beat, they miss, they guide, like you said, that's part of the equation, right? Like you need to know that in order for you to try to determine where the trade lies. But I'm sure that people would love to hear your analysis on what you think the earnings are going to be or not.
Look.
I'm going YOLO on Adam.
No, I don't think that's necessary either, right? I just it was with tech, it's easy for me to see what's what, because
you're very
it's an area that I'm very entwined in.
For sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Anything tech related, anything like online advertisement, anything like
right.
AI related. I mean, that's.
If you're going to ask me about Pfizer or biotech or bank or real estate stocks, I have no idea.
Right.
When it comes to tech companies, and you want to know which ones have a or better shot than most, 9 times out of 10, I'm probably gonna be correct on that. Right? Hang on 1 second.
Yeah. All right. All right, I'm going to dive into.
Also, I was right about Pinterest and Intel.
Yeah, I said that.
Okay.
Pinterest, Intel, Amazon, Alphabet. I think you're right on Alphabet too. All right, so
somebody says the tech doesn't matter if their finance is poop. I don't think
for the smaller
companies, but I'm not talking about that.
Right.
I'm talking about like Meta and Alphabet and Netflix. The only one I didn't call because I wasn't paying attention to it was Netflix. I didn't really have an opinion on that.
I think that's a tough one too. I think it's a tough one to try to.
It was the most impressive one that I've seen all season.
Yeah, for sure.
I got to tell you, if you're a long-term Netflix shareholder, you better be you better double down on your fucking investment there. That company just did its shareholders right. PayPal tomorrow. I got to tell you, I'm iffy about PayPal tomorrow. And it's not just because I hate PayPal, which I do. I'll share a little something here.
Well, PayPal has gotten look at this chart.
Yeah.
This stock was once at $300. It's at 50.
So there's this website. It's called downdetector.com. Downdetector.com. We're not sponsored by it or anything, but you could see here, like, when there are major outages online for a bunch of websites, a lot of it gets reported to sites like Down Detector. There's also another website called Is It Down for Me? Or just it something like Is It Down for Me or just us, or is it down for us or just me, or something like that.
Yeah.
You could see today starting at October 31st, right? In the afternoon, there was massive jump in reportings of errors on the PayPal website. It happened to us as well. We were getting rate limit exceeded with PayPal, and then all of a sudden, when we looked it up on the phone using Safari, it came back with an ad on the top for Albanian VMware. Yeah.
Oh boy.
So I'm not saying that PayPal was hacked. I have no idea. But what I am saying is that something's obviously not correct. It's being reported by a bunch of people.
Bro,
right?
The last time PayPal was at this price was 2017.
All I'm saying is that I would not be surprised if I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm saying I wouldn't be surprised if between now and tomorrow or in the next couple of days or whatever, you got a news release that came out that says PayPal had some sort of data breach or something like that. I'm not saying that that's what happened. I have no idea what happened. All I know is that there are a lot of people that are having issues with PayPal today randomly in the afternoon. I can only speak to what we saw and what other people saw, which was something like ad for Albanian VMware when you went to paypal.com on Safari on mobile. So that's what I know. I would not be surprised at all. Is that enough to go out there and take a put for tomorrow? Absolutely not.
Right.
But look, these little things, this is the stuff that I kind of pay attention to, for tech and for these kind of things, right? And also, if you were to type in to Google, then your next question should be, well, has this ever happened to PayPal before, right? And then your answer is undoubtedly yes, it has, right? So PayPal, unfortunately, is notorious for having data breaches. right? It had in 2022, PayPal experienced a data breach that affected 35,000 users. The breach occurred between December 6th and 8th, and PayPal notified users on January 18th. Right?
What were those dates again?
December 6th and 8th of 2022, but they didn't notify users until January 18th of 2023.
Wow. I feel like that's kind of effed up.
Right.
I thought like that. I actually thought that, especially public companies, I thought they had to report.
I thought they had a fiduciary opportunity to report it sooner too. I don't know.
Wow.
So, but that's what I'm saying is like, you could see all the articles. It's not something that Chris, we got to welcome Chris. We're out of laptops.
Another Chris?
No, no. So I made a mistake earlier. Hang on a second. Hold on. Who were you talking to? Because Luciano was talking to somebody. We're definitely. Oh, Gene. So it was Gene before. Now it's Chris. My apologies.
Oh, it's Gene. Okay, so Gene. Sorry, Gene. We didn't officially welcome you before. So Gene, welcome. We already welcomed Chris. Gene, welcome to the family. No more laptops.
All right, and I just updated the page, so now there really isn't any more laptops.
Okay, awesome. All right, well, guys, congratulations. You guys got yourself one of those free laptops. Feel free, you guys want to see, if you don't care about the laptop, you still, if you're watching this after it's already aired, just go to ttgoffer.com and use the code TTG121. You're still going to get the price at $875. Just doesn't come with the laptop, but you do get the double your money back guarantee. So make sure you guys go and grab one of those before tomorrow, Fed Day. So what are we looking at tomorrow for the Fed, guys? Again, widely expected that there is no rate hike tomorrow. Markets have already priced in no rate hike tomorrow. What's going to be more important is going to be Jerome Powell's commentary around two different things: the likelihood of another rate hike in the future, and just how many, just how many, or just how long. I have no idea. Adam. Just how long they're going to keep rates at this level for before they start actually giving you rate cuts. That commentary is what is going to be the center focus for the markets tomorrow. And the announcement comes out at 2:00. You'll get, some back and forth algo reactions at 2:00, but the press conference starts at 2:30. What I'm going to look for is going to be comments from Jerome Powell that say something like, if he says the recent rise in bond yields did a lot of our work for us, allows us to be more patient, insinuates that maybe we no longer have to raise rates. If he says anything like that, then the chances of a rate hike next year also will drop, because right now there is actually a likelihood of a rate hike next year. You got about a 50-50 chance of a rate hike next year. So if he comes out and says, hey, yields have moved higher, the 10-year went to 5%, that's like us giving another rate hike, so we don't have to raise rates anymore, then that probably sees the markets move to the upside, and that makes next year's probability of a hike drop, and that's what probably makes markets move higher. The other commentary is going to be him centered around, what is he going to need to see in order to cut rates? Like, what is it? I think you might get someone asks him a question tomorrow during the press conference Q&A. Listen for this question if somebody asks it. Are you going to cut? Okay, so he'll tell you, we're going to cut rates, one of two scenarios. Scenario A is not a buy signal. It's, hey, there's a recession, we're going to cut rates to pull the economy out of a recession. That does not mean buy. That means stay short. The other scenario would be, we pulled off a soft landing, inflation's back to 2%, which is their target. We're going to cut rates now because we can.
There is a 0% chance that they are going to say that we're having a soft landing.
No, I know they're not. I'm saying those are the two scenarios where they would cut rates. But the question that I think you want to listen for is, if a reporter asks, are you going to cut rate? Because monetary policy, it has a very big lag. Okay. Monetary policy has a has a very big lag. So hold on one second.
Oh my God.
No, like not even funny, like bad.
Damn, dog.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, if a reporter asks, are you going to cut rates though, like before it gets to 2%, or are you going to cut rates when it's actually at 2%? Because there's a lag, don't forget. So if there's a lag, then they should be cutting rates before it actually gets to 2%. Maybe they cut rates when it's at 2.5. So like, listen to maybe a question like that. Because if Jerome Powell starts to say, well, no, there's a lag, so we'll start to cut rates once we feel that inflation's coming down, maybe inflation gets under 3, and then they start cutting rates. If he says something like that, I think the markets move to the upside. Because what the market will be able to do, the markets will be able to look at the Fed's forecast on what their inflation expectations are next year and determine when will you be at less than 3%. And then the market can start to price when that rate cut's going to come in the event of a soft landing. And that little picture of clarity, I think, can give you actually a little bit more upside. These are the things that he could say that I think make the markets move higher. I don't know what the guy's going to say, but we will be listening. We'll be live with our members inside chat for when the announcement comes out. I think the better move will be after 2:30. Then I think there's a better trade after 2:30 than at 2:00 when the.
Would you like my opinion on what's going to happen tomorrow?
Can I guess what your opinion is?
No. Then I need you to.
All right, go ahead.
All right. So here's my opinion on what's going to happen tomorrow. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see if anyone wants to hear it. Type the number 1 if you want to hear my opinion on what's going to happen tomorrow. I'm on a little bit of a hot streak. All right, let's see. I'm not going to say it's a coin flip. I'm going to give a real.
I also think you got to watch tomorrow with the Treasury. You're getting announcements from the Treasury tomorrow.
Yeah, all that. For sure.
I think that's actually going to move the markets a lot too, actually.
Yeah. Somebody record this for tomorrow, please. Oh, it's on YouTube. It's already being recorded. All right. Here's what's going to happen tomorrow. Jerome Powell is going to say absolutely nothing different. You're probably, if you're betting on it, the safe bet is no rate hike. He will not indicate that he is done. He will say something to the effect of what he always says, literally every single time ad nauseum. We are committed to, we're committed to financial stability and getting inflation down to 2%, rates higher for longer. There's there's been some economic softening. The labor market is still strong. At this time, we hear, it's appropriate to hold. He's then going to dance around 6 questions, get somewhat annoyed with like 2 questions that have nothing to do with anything that he's dealing with. Some idiot's going to ask about something in the Middle East that has nothing to do with him. And then the market is not going to know what it's going to do. It's going to run up. It's going to run down. There's going to be chop unless you're staring at it with hotkeys and you can move your fingers like Superman at a whorehouse. Ooh, sorry. Let me dive that one back. It's not gonna happen. Now, in my opinion, the real play is on, what is it, Friday? When does that come out? When does the labor market?
Labor report is on Friday.
That's the play. As long as there isn't a curveball tomorrow, the real play is on Friday.
You got Apple earnings on Thursday too.
They're going to miss.
Apple earnings on Thursday.
I think Apple's going to miss.
Yeah, there's a lot of caution actually, like the analyst community. That a lot of people are pretty nervous actually for Apple's earnings.
Yeah, I think they're going to miss. I think that the iPhone 15 sales were way lower than expected. I think that there's a lot of money that was put into their augmented reality product. It's got a very high price tag. It's not out yet, so no way to see who's going to buy it or not. There's a lot of focus on their chips, right? Which, in a way makes sense because, they need to be able to compete with what Intel and NVIDIA and all, or not NVIDIA, but Intel and all them are doing. I think Apple's going to miss. I think they're going to miss. Didn't they recently have some stores closed down too?
Stores? No, and I don't think so. At least not that I saw. They opened new stores in India for the first time.
I think in China, right? Wasn't it something in China that Apple?
So they closed stores?
Or no, you're not closed. And it doesn't matter. The point is, I think, what was the guidance going into Q4? I mean, Q3.
Oh, I don't remember like what the numbers were. I don't know.
Do you know if it was, or did they not give guidance?
Well, they usually don't. They usually don't do a guide. They stopped, but I'm not sure what their numbers were. I don't remember what their earnings were from the prior quarter. Yeah,
I think Apple. I think Apple misses. That's my opinion. I don't see it. I don't see it. I think that company has the most loyal customer base in the world,
hands down. Yeah.
But even those customers are beginning to lose a little bit of patience and faith in that company, right? So
it's gonna be interesting, man. I mean, you saw
the thing about the iPhone 15 was the chip, right? The chip inside the iPhone 15 was, is supposed to be insane, right? But like, let's be honest for a second. How many of you all notice the difference between your iPhone 14 and your iPhone 15 chip? Like nobody, right? You know what people do remember? The fact that Samsung put a phone out that you could fold in half. I'm not saying that Apple should do that. I'm just saying it's that kind of thinking that gets people excited. Apple has not done something. Apple has not been able to Apple's been running on the fact that they revolutionized, handheld computing essentially and connectivity and all that for a very long time. They've been running on that since the iPhone was released. The problem is, everybody has this now. So the fact that you're this big industry leader forever, that's excellent. But what have you done for me lately? Because the 18-year-old kid or the 30, or the 58-year-old, retired person, they don't know the difference between those chips. They're never going to use it enough to understand what the difference is.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting.
Give your loyalists and your audience something to feel excited about again. And I feel like they had it with the augmented reality product, but the $3,000 price point, you just took out such an enormous piece of your buyers. How can you justify that price point when you can get the MetaQuest Pro 3 for $500?
It's that cheap now?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought it was over $1,000.
No, the MetaQuest, or I'm sorry, not Quest Pro, but the MetaQuest 3, the new MetaQuest that just came out, right? How much is it?
I don't know. I thought it was over $1,000. I don't know why.
No. It's $499. The 128 gig one is $499.
So that's the newest. That's like their newest VR headset with like this
brand new, just came out. And let me tell you something. I mean, the what was Oculus and now is MetaQuest, phenomenal product.
Yeah. Wow, that's cheap. That's actually that's a really good price for that piece of tech.
Man, and now it is even more mixed reality. So let's see what they do.
Is 12 years old too young for that or no?
No, I think it's fine. Depends on the 12-year-old, I suppose.
Yeah, my niece. I don't know.
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah, I think
my niece she's turned into a young adult. She wants clothes now. She's 12. Well, she wants his clothes. Lululemon this.
My daughter wants Lululemon also. I bet you Lululemon, I didn't even pay attention, but I bet they beat the shit out of earnings.
They've been doing well. The last earnings was good.
How about Roblox? What are they doing? I bet their earnings were down slightly.
I don't think they didn't report yet.
They didn't report yet?
I don't think they reported yet.
I don't think they're going to be as big.
Yeah, it's gotten hurt over the last last couple earnings reports were no good. Well, folks, there you have it. All right. So that
for those of you how many people on here are still not a member of True Trading Group? Type TTG in chat if you're still not a member. There's 1,500 people on this live stream.
Let's go ahead and type TTG, guys, if you're still on here and you're not a member. I know we don't have 1,500 members that are on here. All right.
All right, well, we have a trial.
We do have a trial. If you guys want to join our trial membership, it's 7 days. It's just a one-time payment of $3. We charge $3 just to make sure you're a real person. We have thousands of people. We have thousands of people that are in our chat room during the day that are focused on making money. I'm not going to let people come into our chat, start spamming a bunch of nonsense and distract people away from that goal. So we charge $3 just to make sure you're real. There's no automatic renewal. There's no automatic upgrade. It doesn't turn into an annual membership. After your 7 days is up, it just is canceled. You never charge anything again. Okay. That one-time payment of $3 gets you 7 trading days, not 7 calendar days. So Saturday, Sunday will not count against your 7 days. It's 7 trading days. So if you guys want to join us for the trial, go to ttgthree.com. That is TTG3 spelled out.com. Enter your name, email, phone number, click yes, I want this, fill out the form, get your butts in chat with the best damn $3 you guys have ever spent. And again, that's ttgthree.com. Thanks for tuning in tonight, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed the live. Some really great discussions, kind of an honest heart-to-heart discussion with some non-members. I'm glad we did that. Adam shared some awesome insight on the tech earnings picture. We got some discussions about what we're going to be looking for from Jerome Powell and how the markets may react. So some really great stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed the live. Make sure to tune in with us again tomorrow after we recap everything from the Fed. And then we'll be getting ready for Apple's earnings at that point because Apple's earnings are Thursday after the close. So we can prep for that as well. So thanks for tuning in tonight, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have not yet done so, make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications. Don't miss out on any of these lives. We're dropping golden nuggets on a regular basis. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to all of our new members. And if you guys are interested in the trial, like I said, go to ttgthree.com. If you have any questions, don't hesitate. Don't be shy. Just send us a text. 1-888-306-8783. Have a great night, folks. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.